After yesterday's rainfall, the sunshine is back today, as are warm temperatures. And there is some significance to that. We'll talk about it in just 1 second. This forecast is sponsored by CU Financial Management. Visit cufm.ca/forecast for expert advice. High temperatures across the island creeped into the 20s and mid-20s on our Wednesday. St. John's 21 degrees as of 3:45 in the afternoon. That is significant because that marks the 19th day this month St. John's has had a high at or over 20 degrees. We add that to 28 days in July, 18 days in June, and 4 days in May. We get 69 days so far this summer at or over 20 degrees. The record at the airport location, 76 days, set back in 1942. So we are edging closer and closer to that record. And as we take a look at the 7-day forecast, we're going to add on a few more 20s to that over the next 7 days. And then we have September to go through yet. So there's a good chance we're going to get very close, if not eclipse that record, as we go through the remainder of August and September. Time will tell on that one. Across the province overnight, we are looking at temperatures in the single digits and teens. We are going to be seeing some showers across southeastern Newfoundland tonight. There's the forecast. Watch that rain moving up from the south by tomorrow morning. The Bonavista Peninsula, Bonavista Bay, the Avalon Peninsula waking up to some rain or at least some rain showers. That rolls offshore by 9-10 a.m. and by midday we're back into the sunshine and the warm temperatures again. That being said, we are going to see a chance of thunder showers tomorrow afternoon. We'll get to that in just a second. Rainfall-wise, overnight into tomorrow morning, a whopping 2 to 5 millimeters on the way. Any little bit helps. We may see a bit more come Saturday. We'll talk about that over the next few minutes as well. So we take a look at the future radar and cloud cover as we go throughout the remainder of our Thursday, and there you can see the afternoon showers and storms starting to crop up. Notice the little popcorn-looking showers? Those are the afternoon showers and storms I was talking about. Now, while there is a chance of storms, they shouldn't be severe. The biggest threat with them looks to be heavy rainfall, and that comes to us from Environment and Climate Change Canada's thunderstorm outlook. This is not that, but this is going to show you where the best chance of those storms is by showing you the storm potential energy. For you weather geeks, this is showing CAPE. And where you start to see kind of the yellows and oranges, darker yellows, I suppose, that indicates a better chance of storms because the storm energy potential is higher. And as we go into the overnight tomorrow, that kind of wanes. If we check out this map again, but we look at the radar on top of it, you can see where the storms like to fire, where we have the highest energy potential. By midday, it looks like around Bay St. George and the Corner Brook area. By tomorrow, 3-4 o'clock, they're rolling through Central, Grand Falls, Windsor, Gander area, almost through Terra Nova National Park and Terra Nova tomorrow evening. Brief heavy downpours over Bonavista Bay and maybe even the Avalon early tomorrow evening before that storm threat kind of wanes as we go throughout the remainder of our Thursday night. Now, for the day tomorrow, we are looking at temperatures into the teens and the 20s again across most of Newfoundland and Labrador, although feeling a bit more fall-like along the coast of the Big Land. But that's not the full story. Watch this. These are temperatures tomorrow morning. There's that cold front. And that front kind of acts as the focusing mechanism for the afternoon showers and storms. That dips southward as we go throughout the day tomorrow, and as that happens, temperatures will drop sharply. So by 3 o'clock, Twillingate, you're at 11 degrees. It's 19 degrees still in Badger and 21 in Clarenville, but that cold air kind of surges south, and that will eventually overspread the remainder of Newfoundland as we go into Friday. Now, even as that happens, Friday is going to be a cooler day, but by no means is it going to be a bad day. Looking at cloudy skies in the east, 20s as we go central and west, and Saturday looks like a decent start to the long weekend for central potentially eastern Newfoundland, but not on the Avalon, although we'll get to that in just a second. And then western, northern peninsula, west coast, southwest coast, all looking good for Saturday. Saturday in the east looks a bit questionable, and here's why. There's going to be an area of low pressure that develops south of Newfoundland Friday. That is going to pass east of the Avalon on Saturday. Now, this computer model here shows that we are going to see, this computer model here shows the rain staying offshore, but there are multiple models that show that rain onshore, and if that happens, it could be quite heavy. So Saturday right now, a little bit of a question mark, and we'll watch that closely over the next couple of days. Behind it though, Sunday looking beautiful, and then as we look into Monday, we're also looking nice, although a tad bit cooler across the province, but very sunny as we close out the Labor Day weekend. Into Labrador, Friday, Saturday looking very nice, and as we look into Sunday, we're looking at teens across the board. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe a few sprinkles along the coast, and then back to the 20s on Monday. If you're looking for the 7-day forecast for your area or just more detail on the weather in general, be sure to get the Sheerr Weather app in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. You can find it there, and if you're having trouble, which some do, you can always find it on my website, sheerweather.ca. On the website as well, you can get your latest blog posts, check out the map room, and the provincial road cams. Have a very good Wednesday evening.